Hello. I have our read. Okay. So, this is going to be interesting to see where it goes. It's like somebody's doing great, because you're happy, you're existing within yourself. There's going to be some haters. You know, I'll get into the read in a second, but I just want to say, if you have any haters, release with love. Just because their energy is just that. It's energy. And we have the choice on how we are going to react to it. Okay? So if somebody goes and they tear you down, you can just go, thank you for the energy. And then you are going to transmute that into something positive because you are just existing, you are just happy within yourself. So anybody coming at you, you don't know what the cards say, so you're probably like, what the heck is she talking about? Just know, anybody coming at you, blow it off. And that is what Kubran is recommending as well. Bottom of the deck energy is boundaries, but more that you need to guard your boundaries, have your boundaries up. Now remember, rules are limitations that we put on other people. Boundaries are limitations that we put on to ourselves, what we will and will not put up with. And like I said, it's my personal opinion. If somebody, well, here, let me just finish telling you what the cards mean. I'm having a discussion with you. You have no idea what we're talking about. You came in the middle of it. So this is intimidation and hostility, looking ahead, reliable, responsibility, obligation, and then inner power. Okay, so you are being encouraged to keep your boundaries up, what you will and will not accept in your field of energy. Okay, people can be as mean and nasty in intimidation, and hostility. Thank you for your energy, and then blow it off. None. Who cares? You behave however you want. That doesn't mean that it has to affect me. That's a you problem. Your anger management issues, unless they try and get physical, and then it's a legal issue, and then you call the police, right? But it's not physical in this. This is just somebody's hostile, their intimidation, so they're trying to intimidate you, and you are just existing. Keep looking ahead, what you are doing, and this is actually a thing that you are doing, is reliable. You are reliable. You have a responsibility and an obligation to keep doing what it is that you're doing, and you have to trust and believe in your inner power, in your inner strength. Okay? Your energy is beautiful. If you struggle, okay, so I love this blessing. I actually mentioned it in a comment earlier today because somebody had commented on a post I had done a couple days ago. And I told them it sounded like they needed a negativity, the negativity transmutes into abundance blessing. And I think I'm going to post that video here as well. I originally put it on TikTok, but I think I'm going to post it here too because I think it's going to be very, very beneficial. It is, or maybe I did, I don't think I did post it here, but I will. People can shoot whatever they want out into the universe. It doesn't have to affect us negatively. And sometimes people can just automatically transmute that, right? Sometimes they can be like, it's like, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. And like, that's what happens, right? Sometimes, and sometimes we need a little bit help. In my case, I like the negativity transmutes into abundance because we have this blessing doing all the work. People can be as hateful as they want. It's just going to turn into something good, into some sort of beautiful blessing for me because I live in a place of love and light And, I recognize the fact that not everybody can do that. I support people who are trying to put themselves in a different position energetically. But if they don't, if they're really happy living in that negative space, I accept that. I accept people for where they are. And I think that's something that is going to be very important for you to do as well. Accept people for where they are at and who they are, and then move on. Because at the end of the day, being upset isn't going to change it. And demanding change to somebody who is so low vibrational that they're going to try intimidation tactics and they're going to try and be hostile towards you, you telling them that they need to stop is just, that's not the type of thing that works with those type of people, right? So we just ignore them because we don't have time for their shenanigans. So let's do the bicycle deck. We are going to try and do a live again today at 10 p.m. to see if we can actually do it. It'll probably be a couple minutes after 10 p.m., like maybe sometime between 10 p.m. and like 10:10 or 10:15. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe you can just stare at my adorable little face. Personal satisfaction. Yeah, you need to be goals met. You are doing you. You are living your life. You are doing something. You're doing something important, and you need to be happy within yourself, within your personal achievements, because you are winning at life. Success. You are winning at life. Your energy is way up there. We don't have time. Dependable. You're dependable. Oh, look at energy, success. You're winning. You don't have time for other people's negativity and shenanigans. You need to be the rubber in the scenario. All right, what do we got going on here? We got self-care. Oh, money. So you continuing to be the dependable person that you are, keep meeting your obligations, it's going to improve your resources. It's going to improve your where you are monetarily. Awesome. Good for you. I have been getting full body tingles ever since I started this because I think the other side of the veil is so happy and so proud of you as well. Because you're putting in the work. They're just letting you know that this, people, competition. There's going to be competition. There's going to be people who see you and see what you're doing, and they're going to be like, "Oh, I don't like that," and that's why they're going to come at you with all this ugliness. Hurt people try to hurt people. People try to, yeah. Attraction and joy. Yeah. So they try and hurt people, but you are just putting out the good things that you're putting out in the universe. It's going to attract joy. It's going to attract higher vibrational people. That doesn't mean that that negative people won't try to bring you down, but you're just going to continue to rise above it. You need to continue to focus on what it is that you're working with. Balance with nature. Not everybody likes outside, but I highly recommend it, especially because it's like fall, right? So if you were in the north, all the leaves are starting to turn and they're starting to fall, and there's a crispness in the air that brings a freshness that is unique to fall, right? But even I've lived in the U.S., I've lived in two different extreme types of climates. So even if you are in the south and you're in the desert, you don't have those 120 degree days as often as you did, say, in August. And you wake up and the sun is still rising, and the dust particles in the air, they create those sunrises and those sunsets that are just magic. And if you're not working and you're not busy and you go and you hike, because they have the hiking trails along like Camelback Mountain and Squaw Peak, like if you're in Arizona, for instance, it's just smelling the rock and smelling the dust and the green things that you wouldn't think that they have a smell because you're in the desert and it's kind of weird. It's not like a tree. They're like shrubs and they're cactuses and stuff, but it's all, I don't know. I keep doing this with my hands. The textile, the touch, the smell, the senses. It's very, very beautiful. So if you are not a person who loves nature, I get it. That's okay. Not everybody does, but maybe do a little walk around the block. But if you are somebody who loves nature, do it. Go out there. Enjoy it. It is October. It is beautiful, beautiful weather. Almost everywhere, at least in the U.S. Courage and resourcefulness. Yeah. Keep pulling on that inner power. Keep pulling on that inner strength. It's giving magician vibes. You have the willpower to see through what it is that you're doing. You're resourceful enough to do it, and that is why you're going to be successful. You are growing. You are working out of a place of love. Oh, look, feelings, healing. Healing emotions, feelings. You are operating out of a place of love. You have grown as a person, inner evolution. And this is creating new beginnings for you. Somebody was just asking themselves a question, and the answer to that is yes. Man, I love it when we do that. The yes and no's, they're not always for everybody. They tend to be for a smaller group of people, but so often when that comes up in a read, somebody was like, I was just asking myself a question. The answer was yes, or the answer was no, and I love it so much when that happens. All right, let's do 3 Wild Mystic Oracle books or cards. Intention. Deal. In reverse. And protect. The intentions that you are setting, or that you have set, the intentions that you are putting out into the universe, stand firm in your beliefs, stand firm in your intentions. You know what you stand for. You don't have to settle for less. You do not deal in reverse. You don't have to settle for what other people say that you have to settle for. You don't have to settle. You don't have to listen to other people when they say that you can't do or say or be who it is that you want to do or say or be. You are doing something amazing. Make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you protect your peace. Oh, look at the baby. I keep seeing... I think the moon might be important to somebody. That may not be for everybody. But we got a moon, and this looks like a full moon. And this is a star, which is not a moon, unless you're close enough. Maybe it could be, nope, it would be a sun, isn't it? Because the sun is a burning ball of gas. And so are stars. Oh, but that could be a moon. It just feels like the moon might be important for somebody. So take that into account. The sun. Maybe the moon and stars are important. Interesting. Oh, look. This looks like it could be the moon or the sun as well. Oh, this looks like it could be the moon. Cool. I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you guys make good choices. I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to try, like I said, we're going to try and do that live again because I have somebody to do a live read for this weekend on a live, and I would like to know that it is working before they wake up and make sure that they are ready to communicate and chit chat at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Oh, guys, I love you. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.